Yeah, this is Tim with Guard Digital Marketing. So I got this video coming to you as promised here. Now, I wanted to start out here. So I pulled up your guys' Google business profile, looking up Salas Roofing here. And I wanted to go over a couple things real quick that can help you out with your Google business profile. It did look like you were ranking in the top position for Carpentersville, Illinois here. Now, with being a little bit of a smaller, village within Chicago, that's really going to be the only place that you can rank your Google business profile. But let's go over a few things, okay? So first off, you guys have a good rating here with a couple of reviews. Now, with your guys' reviews, you actually want to be responding to those reviews within your Google business profile, okay? And that's really going to show Google that you take pride in your work and what people have to say about it. And again, will in return help rank you higher. Also, in this overview section, there should be a little bio, about the company that you guys can fill out. I would recommend doing that. There should be 750 characters that you can fill out within there. And then also with your pictures here, okay? It looks like you only have one picture right now. I would be posting pictures from your guys' work, maybe from roof inspections, of the team, of trucks, things of that nature, just of your process, and upload them into here every single week, okay? And what that again tells Google is, hey, we take pride in what we do. We're still doing work. We're doing work all the time. Here's some of it, right? And you should even be geotagging those to the location. You can actually geotag photos of the locations that you're doing that work at and post them in here as well. And that can help your Google business profile try and branch out, a little bit into the outlying areas of Carpentersville instead of just being stuck in one area, okay? Now, what I wanted to show you next here is a Google search page. Now, what I've typed in is a keyword, but in this instance, it's a little bit more specific. It's a buyer intent keyword, meaning it's a service that you guys provide within a location that you provided, okay? And I went ahead and I used Chicago because this is going to be your highest search volume in the area. Now, there's going to be a bunch of different variations of how people are going to look for roofing in Chicago. Now, this is going to be one of them. So just to keep it generic and simple here for the video, I'm going to use this one. Now, you want to be able to rank on the first page of Google for a lot of these different keywords for the areas and services that you want to provide. Main reason is about 75 to 80% of people are going to stick on this page when choosing a company. So very crucial. Now, there's a few ways that you can get on a first page. One of them is first through this paid traffic, right? So you can run these Google guaranteed ads. They're actually a really great idea if you're looking to get work started in a new area, target different areas, and not have to wait for your organic ranking to come up first, okay? So you can actually put yourself out there in the beginning with these Google guaranteed ads. These have the highest conversion rate out of any of the other ads, and the only main concern is about 80% of people are going to instantly disregard these ads, okay? So you're really only going to capture about 20% of the audience from a page like this, but you are going to convert about 30 to 40% of them, okay? So definitely a good idea if you're looking to get work right here, right now. Other ways are, of course, through that Google business profile, which we talked about, but then your actual website, okay? And it looks like Matthews Roofing is going to be your top competitor when it comes to roofing in Chicago. And we can see there's some directories in here as well. But really, if you know what you're doing, you're going to be able to rank a website no problem. Okay. Now, I actually went ahead and, on your Google business profile, there's no website on there. But I thought when I did some initial research on you guys, I believe this was the URL. It looks like it's probably been a lost domain. You guys don't own it anymore. There's no website up, so on and so forth. So it looks like you guys currently don't have a website up and running, which is going to be a problem when it comes to obviously getting traffic from Google searches and things of that nature, because your business profile really is in an area that isn't going to be as populated. So you're not going to get as much traffic or leads as you would want through a Google search. But I wanted to show you one thing, okay? So let's say you create a website. Well, the main thing that's going to help you guys rank is going to be the actual content within it, okay? And you really want to determine, in your instance, I would probably target Chicago as your main area, and then you can build out service area pages for any of these outlying areas, maybe McHenry or Crystal Lake, Naperville, so on and so forth. But why I'm saying this is you would want to come into Matthews Roofing, okay, like we are here, and we would take a look at their actual content, a little bit about it, how it's laid out, what it's a little bit about, and how much of it they have, okay? And why I'm saying this is because Google is already ranking them, so we know Google likes what they're seeing, okay, when it comes to Matthews Roofing website here. So with that, you would want to emulate your top competitor in each area and build out a page like theirs. Similar, obviously we don't want to plagiarize, but it'd be on your website, so it would have your style, but kind of come through and really you want to count up the amount of words they have of content, emulate that, a little bit about what it is that they are writing about on those pages, so on and so forth. And again, why I say that is Google's already liking what they see, and if you come in and look, have the similar amount of content and similar content in itself, it's going to help you rank in return. Now, next thing I always like to use is this paid program. It would typically, I'd be doing a comparison between, your website and then Matthews here, but let's just go ahead and take a look at Matthews. Okay, so these first two numbers here, this 28 and this 16, are strength and trust ratings for the website that Google has given them. Okay, now they're rated out of 100, but really once you hit about a benchmark of 30 and above for each of these, you're going to be considered a pretty powerful website at that point. So their DR is getting up there to that 30 benchmark. Their UR still needs some work. And you build the strength and trust out through backlinks, okay? And backlinks are held within different referring domains. Now, backlink is any clickable text or image linking one website to another, and those are all held within these different referring domains, okay? So it's kind of like Google is a popularity contest. The more powerful websites that have, a link pointing back to your website, the better you're going to rank, okay? Now, also, when it comes to content, we can see they're indexing within Google for 1.4 thousand keywords. So they have a lot of keywords. I know they have a blog within their website too, but they only have a few posts. Now, what happens is if you start to rank for a lot of these different keywords within your website and your domain starting to get, some age on it, a year or two, maybe 3 years on it, Google will actually start indexing you for keywords associated with the type of service that you're providing, even though they aren't within your actual content, okay? Now, with all this being said, they're bringing in 1.7 thousand traffic within their website every single month. And let's just go over their first two keywords here that they're ranking for, right? We can see Roofing Chicago, Roofing Company Chicago, and you can see the ones down below too, how people are typing this in differently just to find the same type of service. Now with these first two, we can see combined volume is about 650 searches per month, but they're capturing almost 300 of that, okay? Now what that's meaning is they're capturing about 30% of the volume, search volume, as traffic into their website from just these two keywords. And really industry standard is about 30% of that traffic from a buyer intent keyword like this is going to end up turning into a lead for this company. Whether that's reaching out through a submit form on their website or calling them straight from their contact, us page on their website. And of course, that's an organic warm lead, somebody who has looked for a company, found you on Google, went through your website, likes what they see, and is now reaching out because they have a job for you to do, okay? And we all know how well that type of lead is going to close on your end, okay? You're going to close probably 50% or more of those and end up turning those into a customer for you. So we can tell right here they're probably getting 50 to 100 leads just from these two keywords alone, okay? And that shows you the benefit of being able to rank a website and your Google business profile and just dominate as much of this area as you can, okay? So if you have any further questions or concerns, please feel free to reach out to me. I'd be happy to help you any way I can. Other than that, have a great rest of your day, and I hope to hear from you soon.